Ooh, thanks for joining me on another video. Jason from Toadstool Gardens. Wanted to show you guys this giant tomato plant. Well, believe it or not, there's actually only 2 tomato plants in there. We're getting towards the end of the season, but man, she is flowering like crazy still. You get huge clusters. Now this is one of my newer varieties called Golden Gumdrops JS. You can see some of them up there, but the plants actually, they're probably a good 10 feet tall, 11 pushing 12. If we come over onto the side here, I've already harvested hundreds and hundreds of tomatoes from here. Well, you can see a few right there. Over here. These huge clusters of tomatoes just all over the place. Look at down here, we got a ton down here, and if you look really close, you can see there's one plant right there, and the other one is just over there a little bit. Look at the size of the stem on that guy, pushing 2 inches. Come over to the side here, and there's just an absolute massive amount, just hundreds of little cherry tomato or little grape tomatoes back here. These are pretty good size. They're not as big as normal cherry tomatoes. They are a little bit smaller, as you can see in my hand. Now this is my cross of ice white cherry tomato and orange plum. So I named these Golden Gumdrops JS, and I'm going with a grape tomato since they're a little smaller. But they have pretty good flavor, pretty darn sweet for a cherry tomato. Or actually pretty juicy for a grape tomato, but lots of juice, really good. It's just standard chicken doo-doo fertilizer with a little bit of organic cow manure compost. And you can see they're actually drifting way over here into my peppers. You can see that one strain all the way back up here. So I mean, that one's probably runs down here all the way back over here. I mean, that one's got to be 12-15 feet right there, just that vine. But man, they just, I mean, one plant can easily produce 1,000 cherry tomatoes. I've already easily harvested probably 400 or 500 out of here just off these 2 plants. It's absolutely insane how much these things produce. See back there, I got a whole bunch I have to pick back there yet. So I'll probably be officially releasing these probably this fall. So I should have these available probably in the next month or so. They're in F4 stage, which is their 4th year of growing. And I've done a ton of trials here at the house or on my farm. I've grown out a few plants at friends and family's places, and it's crazy because I grew 18 of these plants this year, and I only had 1 plant where the tomatoes looked slightly off. So these have been very stable for the last 2 years, even, you know, as a new variety. See all the little guys back there. Usually it takes 5, 6, 7 years for new varieties to become semi-stable. And look at all those I missed down there. But this is a really fast grower. This is a pretty good one for farmers market, just to the point because it produces so much, and you're easily going to be picking once they start coming in, you know, every day, every couple days. I mean, just off a few plants, you could take 20, 30 baskets down to the market without a problem. every week, and just loaded with flowers. I mean, look at that. That's one stem cluster. Just a ton of little grape tomatoes. Let's see if I can sneak in back here. Yeah, it's so thick. But there's a nice big cluster right there. Just tons and tons of them. But that's one. That's a great one for beginners because there's almost no guesswork in this. And I haven't had hardly any disease on these. I know the orange plum is semi-disease resistant, and the ice white cherry is semi-blight resistant. So that's a good one for tomatoes. So I crossed those two, made this guy, and a lot of the leaves in back there that you see that are brown, that's just dried up because they're next to the window. And I mean, we've had probably 5-6 days of freezing temperatures already. It's late October, almost November. But I just wanted to show off this variety because they awesome. So definitely look for that one. I'll be posting it on the Facebook page when available. And you can go from there. The delicious little cherry tomato, well, grape tomato. So definitely one to give a try. I'll have the plants available in the spring 2025. So you can come pick those up from the greenhouse. They'll be 2 for $5, all organic. And it's definitely one I encourage you to try. So don't forget to check out my new one, Golden Gumdrops JS Grape Tomato. Cross of orange plum and ice white cherry tomato. So until next time, Jason from Toadstool Gardens, happy growing.